just maybe, keeping my fingers crossed, that I'm going to make it as a YouTuber, because my wife will be so proud of me. And then, I have to do this all in Spanish too, after the English version. So I got a lot of work ahead of me, and I will be back. And I think my next video is I'm going to come back to Aruba because, no, wait, you know what? Let me tell one more great story about Aruba before I leave you. Several years later, 15 years later, I was in Aruba with Pat and Balls, my partners in the 90s. Now, I try to keep in chronological order, but sometimes, like I don't prepare for this. So this is why I go out of chronological order. And if I don't tell you this now, I might forget it. So 15 years later, after that first Aruba trip, right, I go back to Aruba with my partners from the 90s, Pat and Balls. And we're doing our thing, and we make our 25,000, and then the last night we were there, we only had $400-$500 chips to cash out because we didn't cash out the chips all at one time because just in case we had heat on the $500 chips, we wanted to make sure that we cashed them out little by little. So now we have $400-$500 chips left, and this happened at the Hyatt, the Grand Hyatt in Aruba, right? So, and that's where the four chips were. Obviously, they were from the Grand Hyatt in Aruba, right? So I go to the cage with $400-$500 chips, $2,000, right? And I go to the cage, and the cage was like you had to walk up some steps, and then when you got to the cage and you turn around, you're like overlooking the casino, and it wasn't really a big casino, but it was the nicest casino at the time in Aruba.